found out that my child is not my biological daughter and my wife is late. Story time. Wow. I'm currently in a very confusing and painful situation. My 3-year-old daughter is not biologically mine and her mother is deceased. The mother, who is my late girlfriend, or should I say late wife. My wife and I dated for 4 years, and during that period she got pregnant. I convinced her to keep the pregnancy because she had already gone through a lot. She had previously aborted 2 pregnancies for me. I didn't want her to go through any more abortions, and at that time I was already financially stable, because one of the reasons why I kept making her get abortion done was because I didn't have enough money to start a family or take care of her and the baby. So we started planning to get married, and I trusted her completely. Not even once did I ever suspect that she was cheating on me or she could be cheating on me. Sadly, during childbirth, she passed away. And ever since that day, I've taken full responsibility of our daughter. With the help of my mother, I raised my daughter from birth, having a father every way possible, financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, name it. I started having some health issues, so I went to the hospital to run some tests. Among the tests was sperm analysis. The doctor informed me that most of my sperm cells were dead, and this condition had been in me for a very long time. It was not new. So he told me that my chances of having a child are extremely slim to none, like it is almost impossible. When I told the doctor that I already had a daughter, he said, yeah, it was possible, but given the severity of my condition, it was most likely unlikely. That conversation planted a seed of doubt in my mind, because up till this moment I never thought that I was going to doubt the paternity of my own daughter, the one that I raised from birth. So I had no other choice than to conduct a DNA test. When the DNA came out, of course they confirmed that my daughter is not biologically my own. I felt completely betrayed and shattered that I even directed some of my anger towards my daughter, because who am I supposed to blame? Who am I supposed to confront? Who am I supposed to have an altercation with? I still love her so much, but my emotions are overwhelming and confusing. So 2 months ago, after I found out that she was not biologically my daughter, I sent her to my mother for a while. I have not told anyone, including my own mother, that this girl is not my biological daughter. I'm not with her, but I always miss her, even though she reminds me of the betrayal of my late girlfriend. Now, whenever I call my mother, I tell her to give the phone to my daughter, and when this girl calls me daddy, it really warms my heart. Before this moment, I always believed that if I ever find out that a child is not biologically mine, I would walk away without even looking back. Now that I'm in the situation, it doesn't even feel as simple as it used to be in my head. I can't think of letting this girl go. I have thought of giving her to my late wife or late girlfriend's family, but they are from a very poor background and they would not be able to give her the kind of life that I would give her. Since her birth, they have only visited this girl maybe 2 times, even up till she turned 2-year-old. Now she's 3. They have not even picked the phone to call to check up on her. It's like they just abandoned this girl here. Now my plan is to return her to her mother's family after her birthday at the end of January, and that is before I would tell my mother about it. I would return her first before I tell my mother about everything that has happened. And I know that she's going to strongly oppose my decision. That's the reason why I want to do it before I tell her. I really don't want my mother to keep stressing herself to help me raise a child that is not even mine. Mr. Man, you're forgetting that they told you that you cannot born child. Now, God blessed you with 1 child. After they have told you cannot born, you are still doing a giddy dear. I'm not sure I can love her because of the deep hatred that I feel for my late wife or girlfriend. She looks exactly like a mother. So when I see her, I keep trying to grieve a mother. So the grief turns into anger. And anger turns into hatred that then falls back on this innocent girl, which she doesn't deserve. Right now, I don't even know what the decision is supposed to be, because my mother really loves this girl and the both of them are super close. So my mom would not want me to return her. My mom would want to adopt her legally. I know that taking her to my girlfriend's family is not the best thing, or my late wife's family is not the best, because she's going to suffer a lot. They cannot afford to raise her. At the same time, can I really love and raise another man's child like my own? What if the man that got my late wife pregnant, finds out that she birthed a child? What if he knows about the pregnancy and then he comes back to pick the girl? What am I supposed to do then? And how am I supposed to get over this hate, grief, and anger that is going through my mind and suddenly start feeling love for this girl? How am I going to get over the situation? I really don't know. Please advise me in the comment section. I think your problem is the fact that you're thinking about now alone. I really feel sorry for what you're going through. No man deserves to, get paternity fraud or whatever. But let me ask you one question. After you return this child back to the family, What are your plans? Because a lot of you seem to think that the only people that you can daddy are the children that come out of your sperm. You can actually daddy as many babies as possible. Okay? Now, what is your plan after you return the baby back? You would heal, you will find another wife, you will not be able to birth any children anymore. Then what next? Think about this. And share stories with me. Send an email to me at talktoperna@gmail.com.